the KHQA Student Athlete of the Week, sponsored by Blessing Health System.
When we were coming back from the state and everything, we were passing Clayton, and like 100 proof, they had fireworks going off. We had tons of people lined up, and it was an awesome feeling. Then the weeks after, I mean, everybody coming up like, oh my gosh, you guys did history. You know, you're never going to be forgotten, and that's really cool.
There is no question that he was essential to helping author history for Camp Point Central football this fall. But no Panther star to that end may be tougher to quantify than that of Reese Wilkey, particularly as the game-changing guard who redefined the nature of Central's rushing attack, absent a single accumulated individual stat for himself.
Because I've played football about 7 years now, I think. I started in 6th grade. I've always been a guard, so I mean, just over and over. I mean, junior high, they're really good about focusing on technique, get it down, so when you get in high school, you just, it's more better competition, stuff like that. But I mean, yeah, I've been doing it for like 7 years now, so I've had a lot of time.
Did you sense that was a strength for you? When did you kind of know that that was a tipping point? Because there aren't many guards who can get out in front and fast linemen and do what you did.
I feel like when we started kind of running plays more to my side and when I pulled and stuff like that, or I know when I would pull or we would do traps and stuff like that, and I would light the lineman up or the outside linebacker and stuff like that, I think a lot of people were like, okay, yeah, we should do this more.
The same speed and tenacity that made Reese the region's elite pulling guard translated to the defensive end as well, where he finished second on that unit in tackles for loss and third in total stops. Not too shabby for a guy whose total existence was about self-sacrifice.
Yeah, I mean, that's the whole point. I mean, we got Elijah Ginbacher and middle linebacker, and our main jobs is to just make sure he has a clear alley so he can go make the plays. But when it's open for us and we can do something, I mean, it's awesome to do.
It's also telling that on the heels of an historic performance in that state title game, that fellow lineman Cade Niekamp cited Wilkey's influence upon him as paramount.
Yeah, it's awesome to hear that I helped him somehow. I mean, he's a freak athlete. I can't really take too much credit, honestly. He gave me a lot, but honestly, it's just how athletic he is and how good he is at what he does. I like to think I helped a little bit, but I mean, it's mainly on him.
And yet the mantle of leadership to all of his teammates is a matter Reese took incredibly seriously on the field.
Oh, definitely. I mean, I always try to give it 100% no matter what, just to kind of show them that it's not, good to just kind of slack off and stuff, but really focus on your work and everything. And I mean, it kind of, how like we kind of flip the table and stuff like that, and how we need to kind of serve them and help them to, really become good student athletes.
And off.
I want all my friends and the younger classes, stuff like that, to really kind of look up to me in a good way. I don't want to be that guy that's always like, oh, school, yeah, I'm just getting through and stuff like that. Because they need to know it's important. School is important no matter what people say, to continue on in life and have a good outcome in life.
His football career is now effectively over, but that doesn't mean Reese's future plans aren't causing a little bit of gridiron-centric confusion.
It's a lot of times when people are like, what are you doing? I'm like, oh, I'm becoming a lineman. Like, oh, what school are you going to play for? And I'm like, no, I'm working on the power lines, guys. But yeah, so it's always awesome. Lineman, you just kind of have to be physically fit, and I've been playing sports my whole life. I like the outdoors, I like working with my hands, and it just kind of fits the traits.
Moreover, closing the book on his playing days has only made Reese more appreciative of where he got to buckle the chin strap and who he got to do it for.
It was amazing. I mean, our community has helped us so much, and not just ours. I mean, it's awesome that we were the ones that were able to complete the job and stuff like that, but the whole WIVC, I mean, no matter what, there's rivalries, there's, kind of stuff said, but at the end of the day, they were super supportive, and it's just awesome to be able to take it back from the WIVC.